Hey, what's up, family? Hey, today I'm gonna do this video here, and I'm gonna title this one "Mama's Baby, Daddy's Maybe." Now, we all heard that terminology before, and we're very familiar with it. We know exactly what it means. But I'm gonna go into a little bit more detail from a different perspective on that meaning, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of different, irrefutable things to think about when referring to "Mama's baby, Daddy's maybe." Now, as always, you know I love to give y'all a word of the day. So that's going to be the word of the day titling with this title. But it's going to be irrefutable. Now, when I say the word, if you look up the word irrefutable, it simply means
impossible to deny.
Exactly. Impossible to deny. Like, you can't deny this. And what we mean by that, let's first touch with the first part of what I'm talking about. Mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Now, we know once a woman gives birth to a baby, that baby comes out of her. She sees it come out of her. She feels it come out of her. It's irrefutable. You can't deny it. It's her baby. It came out of her. Now, with the dad, on the other hand, the dad, it's like if he has a good woman, trusts his woman, the woman trusts him, and that bond is tight like that, he knows it's his. He like to think it's irrefutable, but DNA will prove irrefutable or not. You get what I'm saying? So if there's a good trust and bond, then, you don't got to worry about that. But it's unfortunate. Y'all know what I'm talking about. A lot of cases out here where things are not irrefutable. Whereas it is mama's baby. It's irrefutably her baby. But daddy got to take a drug test. Daddy got to take a blood test and all this other stuff to figure if that's his baby or not. You get what I'm saying? So that's a very unfortunate thing. It kind of reminds me of that silly show, Maury Povich, where it'd be like, you are not the father. That silly, goofy show. Just embarrassing people and people embarrassing themselves. But now that I explained that part, we know what that means. It's unfortunate sometimes men got to go through that crap. But another thing what I want to touch on when I'm talking about mama's baby, daddy's maybe, is the meaning behind it also, whereas mom gets so much forgiveness, whereas dad isn't easily forgiven. Like mom, you know what I'm saying? It's like mom could do so much and still be forgiven. Whereas dad could do the slightest thing. And society, his own kids and all that, it take a while to forgive dad if he's forgiven at all.
She could do so much that's as negative.
Yeah. Like, now I'm going to try to keep it clean as possible here without doing no cussing and nonsense or whatever being offensive. But for example, let's go for small things, right? Mom could talk sassy to the kids. Mom could not cook dinner. Mom, now we're gonna build this up. Mom could not pay the electric bill and gas bill. Now we don't have electric and heat in the house. Mom is still forgiven. When mom was given the money, but she blew it off on something else. Mom could not pay the mortgage. You know what I'm saying? Mom, and now y'all getting evicted. Mom still be forgiven. Mom could take the kids' piggy bank money and spend it on drugs or alcohol. The kids will be upset with her at the moment, but they'll forgive mom real quick. It'll be shortly lived that hate will be towards her. They'll forgive mom. Mom could take her teenage young children's college tuition money and blow it on some nonsense stuff. Of course, it's going to be anger there, but eventually, short-lived, they will forgive mom. But let daddy miss a baseball game. Oh, boy. There's no forgiveness for daddy for that. There's no forgiveness at all. Let daddy raise his voice a certain kind of way. Oh, no. We can't. No, daddy, man, I'm getting tired of him. I'm sick of this. You see what I'm saying? It's like daddy got to go through so much nonsense. Whereas if he did the same thing that the mom did, it would be no forgiveness for what he did. Mom could cheat on dad and the kids know about it. They'll still forgive mom real quick. But let daddy cheat on mom. It'd be like, oh, that SOB, I can't believe daddy did mommy wrong. But y'all forgave mommy when she did it. You get what I'm saying? It's so many levels of this nonsense where, as I always said in the past, you never know what a man is dealing with. Women got problems just like men. We all do in this world. But my point of this whole video is the irrefutable. Remember, irrefutable meaning impossible to deny. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's definitely mommy's baby. But mommy also gets so much forgiveness. Daddy don't get that forgiveness. This touches on another one of my important videos I would love to introduce y'all to. It's called Men Are Not Expendable. Oh, trust me. I touched on some stuff on that one because I explained how, the world always say women and children first. Men gotta fend for their own. Like as if we ain't someone of importance as well. You get what I'm saying? So it's so many ways we can explain this. Like, for example, what was another thing we was talking about? It's so many movies. Like now, I'm gonna put it this way. Let's take a young boy who grows up to be a young man, right? He could be going through something with his mom and they get in a little argument, this and that, right? But the moment the mother go, boy, you better calm down. Hey, I gotta listen to what my mother say. But let that have been dad. He gonna listen to dad too. But everybody know what I'm talking about. It's sometimes with boys, when they grow up, they feel like they gotta challenge their father. Like the lion challenging the lion and the king on the prairie. You know what I'm saying? It's like they try to challenge. Now, here's my point with saying that. You could take a young man, he could be the biggest, baddest joker in the world. Big built, tough, in shape, tough guy. Knocking jokers out in the street. But when his mom gets on his case, like, boy, get, and grab him by the ear, whatever the case she do, he become a little boy again. I don't care how big and bad. Now, we know he could run over mom, but that respect level for the mom is always there. Or grandma. You get what I'm saying? Like, he tough in the street, but around moms and grandma, he's like, all right. When moms and grandma say, boy, get over here. Now I heard you was doing this and that. He's like, all right. He calmed down. You know, take that same big bad dude and dad get on him the way mom. He'll try to challenge dad. Exactly. Now, I'm not saying this is always the case, but we're very familiar with it. You get what I'm saying? It's so, like, ridiculous. Like, yo, why is that? Mom get all this love and forgiveness, and dad got to put up with so much.
Remember the movie Bad Boys? The Cuban guy. The leader,
Great
the
example.
drug dealer.
Great example. See what I'm saying? How here he is. He's in Bad Boys. That was Bad Boys 1, right? Or that was Bad Boys 2?
No, Bad Boys 2.
All right, Bad Boys 2 with Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. Remember, he's out in the yard killing people. And he's about to kill this one dude for messing up. And his mother came up on the balcony and she's like, hey, Tony, what's going on? And right away he said, oh, Mom, we're just out here playing. We're just having fun. Such and such, he came to visit. He said, oh, tell his mother I say hello. And she went back in the house. And the moment she went back in the house, he went, pow, killed him. You see what I'm saying? This is a killer. But when his mother stepped on the scene, and she know he's doing criminal stuff. When his mother stepped on the scene, he became docile. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But if that would have been dad, it would have been, I'm trying to prove to dad how tough I am, or I'm trying to tell dad, stay out of my business. See, it's like mom gets so much love and forgiveness when y'all forget that men need that same thing too. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I know I normally say subscribe, share, like, and comment, but I truly want to hear y'all comments about what, like I just named that movie Bad Boys 2. See how he became docile? If y'all got a movie comparison or real life story, I want to hear how y'all can give a comparison of mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Also referring to mom is forgiveness and dad unforgiveness. You know?
Yeah, oh baby, I got you a good one.
What's that?
Mommy Dearest.
Damn, man. That's a good
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
That's a good movie.
She was a brutal
to her
woman
daughter.
To her daughter.
And her son.
Over everything. Her daughter always loved her.
Yeah. It's like she put her daughter through hell.
Yeah.
Remember the time she slapped the mess out of her because her daughter said something to her? She put her in reform school, like a nun school and all that. Remember, she loved her money and her career more than her kids. But no matter how... Remember, that's the movie where she was like, wire hangers! You put these clothes away. But yeah, you're right. That's an excellent one.
That overalls everything.
She put her kids through hell. She treated her daughter in particular like crap, but her daughter still loved her. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Mom's forgiveness, but dad unforgiveness. Mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Yeah. So y'all know what I'm talking about. So when I say subscribe, share, like, and comment, I definitely appreciate all of y'all that have. And I always try to get positive, good content out there to make you think. You know what I'm saying? Give you different perspectives to some stuff that you already know and heard. But when you hear it from a different perspective, you go, I like the way he put that. I got to check out some of his other videos. You know what I'm saying? But give me some of your comparisons. There's a lot of movies out there that gave good comparisons like that. I'll give you another good one, a real life one, LeBron James. Do y'all remember how LeBron James, I remember this so long ago, where he did an interview where he was talking about he had met and was getting with his father. And he said, man, me and my father never quite had a relationship, but we're building one now. See, because he had always went by what his mother told him about his father. And that's all he had. But now he's hearing his father's side, and it wasn't all bad what he was brainwashed to believe. You know what I'm saying? So think about it. When LeBron, and this ain't no hate putting on his mother, because I don't know them like that. But what I am saying is, prime example. When LeBron was playing, everybody know about that Delonte West stuff. Remember when that was going on? His mother was messing with his teammate as a grown man. Imagine what she was doing when he was a little boy and she thought he was naive. And that might have been the reason the father ran away. Now, I'm not saying that's the case, but what I'm just saying is think about it. Mom, look, you doing this nonsense, embarrassing me like that. Sleeping with one of my teammates? How about when I was a kid? That might have been the reason Dad ran away. It reminded me of that old movie with Taraji P. Henson. Remember that movie, man?
Yeah, I just can't quite point that.
I forgot what the name of it. Trying to remember off the top of my head came. But Taraji P. Henson and Morris Chestnut, where she got herself a good man, but her mother was a bitter lady. And she always talked down on men and talked down on her father. And it wasn't till one day where she almost lost her man. And then she realized, I do got a good man, but I keep listening to the advice my mother gave me. And then she went to have a conversation with her mother. Her mother wouldn't let her talk. And then finally she put her foot down. She said, no, Mom, you're going to hear me out because of you, I almost lost my man listening to you with all the nonsense. You know, and it made me think how all the bad stuff you said about Daddy was your side of the story. I never quite got Daddy's side of the story. See, like that LeBron thing. Now you're older, you got to hear Dad's side of the story. Stop always condemning Dad so quick, but y'all forgive Mom instantly. We people too, come on now. Like I said, this go out for any race out there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. A lot of times the men is ran away. The government try to run the man away. The household try to run the man away. You know, it's like, yo, we got to knock this off. We got feelings too. So like I said, check that old video I got out. It's called Men Are Not Expendable. Just go to my channel, Spinks for Integrity. Go under the playlist and type in Men Are Not Expendable. Because I'm telling you, I really touched on some stuff like that. I mean, women are truly amazing women such as men. And this ain't to talk bad on neither one. But what this is, ultimately, what I'm talking about is how a good man and a good woman are great. But they're even greater when they unite and they raise a family. But you cannot be condemning one and forgiving the other for, we all make mistakes. You get what I'm saying? Everybody make mistakes. Everybody make mistakes.
The love should be mutual.
Yeah.
In either way.
Yes. Stop counting Dad out so quick. Because Dad, like I said, Dad missed his daughter's recital. Dad raised his voice. Dad missed your baseball, your football game. Really? But Mom spent your college tuition money. You caught Mom doing all kinds of nonsense. She's forgiven all the time, man. Come on, man. They both are loving parents. And like I said, and together they unite and even have a stronger bond and raise great kids for any race. And on that note, like I said, I appreciate y'all when y'all subscribe. So subscribe, and I definitely want to comment. Give me a comparison that you guys had. Give me a movie comparison that you thought, wow, that stood out. You know what I'm saying? So subscribe, share, like, and I want to hear your comments. Peace.